Hi everybody, Sanbona, and welcome to my channel. Do not forget to check if you are subscribed to this channel and like the video before you watch it. So listen, you guys, something has happened, something very unfortunate. One of my colleagues sent me this story earlier on today, and it says that a soccer star had an accident and allegedly took off from the scene, and now he has handed himself over to the police. It doesn't sound like he is hurt, but the unfortunate thing is that the car that was also involved in this car accident was being driven, or was a car of a mom that was actually with her kids in the car. And the unfortunate thing, the most unfortunate thing, is that one of the kids lost their lives in this accident, and also the other child is in a hospital seriously injured. Okay, so we're going to read the story, you guys, because there are indications that this soccer star might have been under the influence while driving, you guys. That's the thing about drinking and driving, is that if something unfortunate happens because of you being under the influence while driving, a lot of the times it doesn't just affect you. I think people wouldn't care much if, if you were drinking and driving and then it affects you and affects you only. The issue is that it usually affects innocent people that are going about their own lives sober. And that is an unfortunate thing. And the person that is usually under the influence, most of the time, they remain unhurt in an accident. That is unfortunate. So this is what the Daily Sun is saying. Soka Star hands himself over to the police after a tragic accident. Police were searching for a soccer player who fled the accident scene on Wednesday morning, which is today, the 30th of October. His BMW M2 was involved in an accident while a 9-year-old passed away. Inside the soccer star's car, police found empty bottles of alcohol, a white powder believed to be cocaine. The police have since reported that the suspect handed himself in after fleeing the scene. The alleged culprit is Sean Magaila, a winger for Sikukuna United in the Premier Soccer League, was involved in this horrific head-on collision at 7:30 a.m. on Andrew Mapeto Road in Tembisa in Ekurhuleni. According to the police, the female driver was transporting her two daughters to school. Okay, says here the 9-year-old daughter succumbed to injuries and was declared to have passed away on the scene, while her 13-year-old daughter sustained serious injuries and was transported to Tembisa Tertiary Hospital. It is alleged that the 29-year-old driver, who is supposedly a soccer player, fled the scene after the collision. While the Ekurhuleni Metro Police arrived at the scene, we found bottles of potent alcohol, a powder which we suspect could be cocaine, and weed edibles was also found in the car, said the acting EMDP Chief Julius Mkhwanazi. Police have since confirmed that the case of culpable homicide, reckless and negligent driving, and fleeing the scene of the accident has been opened. The suspect has since handed himself to the police, said Chief Mkhwanazi. This is a developing story, you guys. It is very unfortunate that this accident has happened, and fortunately, there was somebody that had a camera on his car, or inside his car, and I was able to actually get the footage of what had happened, because I think that people would have been confused as to where this car suddenly came from. And it's clear from the footage, you guys, that this must have been somebody under the influence, because he was moving the wrong direction basically, and everybody else was driving very soberly, and they were not even speeding. So it is very, very unfortunate, you guys. So we do need to be very considerate as we use the roads in South Africa. May this young girl's life, may she rest in peace, you guys. Condolences to her family. I hope that the other child that has been admitted in the hospital and the mother do get better, even though we know, you guys, their lives will never be the same again. I'm glad that, you guys, he sobered up and went and handed himself over to the police. You see now, so many lives are affected. The lives of the mother, the children, himself, you know. just because he couldn't wait to get home and like drink, or he couldn't just request Uber after. Sometimes you think it's not a big deal, I'm just going to, it's a short drive home, but you don't make it. Anyway, guys, that's all that I wanted to talk about. Thank you so much for watching this video. Do remember to like it. Hey, sengithi khohlwane nizovele nikhohlwe ke nani. Nginethanda kakhulu.